Hear me here? Microphone on. Okay, now you should be hear me better. All right, so today we are working on our App Engine Studio on ServiceNow instance app right here. Gonna allow us to create matches for a tournament. So gonna zoom in here a little bit, give you a recap what's going on. Have this app called Hot Tracks, and we are gonna be able to have our participants add their wheels, their cars, and today we're going to be working on a few of the features here to create matches and facilitate this tournament. So far, what we have is have a way of adding our drivers, and we created a flow where when we create a new driver, gonna add it to a group. Okay, simple flow, and we created a record producer. Take a look here at our record producer. We're going to add a new. So the idea is that we can add our participants like a form. Bring it. All right, so here we're going to add a new driver. So let's add Natalia. Yeah. So this record producer right here just creates a user record, and we extend the user table to create a new um, driver. Okay, and we have like their names and few other information, city, and driver type. Got drivers here. So Natty is a type of track star. Right. So once we do that, it creates our user record. Okay. And it puts email, and we have this custom field here, track star. And then and then if we refresh, they are a user in our application. They're part of, oh, it's supposed to be a group. All right, so let's see our flow. Our flow. What are you doing? So our flow, young flow here. Supposed to create, add it to the group, user to the group. But this, oh, because we didn't refresh this. Okay, never mind. All right, so see, they're added to this group and they received it. So that flow is working correctly. Anything here? So, now the next thing we want to do is Okay, we need to create a way to add our cars, and then we'll create the flow. If we don't have cars, we can't really create the tournament. So we're gonna do a similar experience, and we'll do another record producer. And for this one, name this one add field. Drinking our Starbucks here. Espresso, double espresso latte. Good. We're editing our record producer. And just take a look at our table. Have okay, wheels table. You okay, mamita? What fell? I'll be right back. You okay? What happened? What happened? Oh. All right. So take a look at our fields. We have okay, our driver. All right. So we need to update this. Our driver is now a reference. Go and make this reference field our driver table now. And we can add a model. Coffee. All right. So here we want to track okay what kind of model it is. Um. So each car is gonna have its own number, right? But we're gonna display title. Already got that title, and you can photo. All right, so here we're gonna track how many races they have, and we're gonna assign some point system to it. Right, so maybe according to how many races they racing and how many what position in the races. The title is gonna be composed of the model, make and model, that. And then we have a type, kind of like type has to do kind of like the category that kind of like categorize these cars. So then we can track their weight and the amount of wins that they have, the year of the car. So these are our fields. So when we add cars, create a record producer here to skills. Right. Um, right now we're just adding it to kind of like the basic service catalog. We can change this like in the future, create our own. Right now, I haven't done any service portal yet or anything. Okay, you're good now. Got services. Gonna put them there for now. And here we're gonna put it in technology. Oh, this is what fell on you. Heavy. Got a whole bunch of change. That fell on you. No, don't open it. So, mira, Natalia, say hi to everybody. Hi. Hello. Look. Has the case of the Mondays. So we're gonna go question. All right. So record producer. The benefit of using record producers is you can compose, like you can control the amount of like data that you are gonna enter. Say this is publicly available, or you sign in and you add your own self-service. So we can kind of control a little bit how you get that information into our system. That way, it could a little bit better control. Go ahead and put models. So we'll just do 1-to-1 and mandatory. Sure. We're gonna run quickly options. So most people they can like type in kind of car that they have. All right, so we're gonna select the driver. So this is important because now we're kind of like relating people to the cars, right? So as an admin, I want to be able to like add cars to anybody, but as a user, I want them to be able to add cars to themselves, right? So I'm not sure if we do that um out of box, but I'm pretty sure we can at least have a self-service way of putting the cars to themselves. Okay? And maybe the like user can't override it, but the admin can override it, add it to any. That could be like an enhancement. But here we're gonna just put it pretty basic. We just leave it open right now. That way we need to customize because I know the default value. We can JavaScript and current use. Okay, actually this want this to pull up the names. So it'll be like from table and then choices. Record record reference. Oh, actually no, driver. So drivers are used, right? So it's extending the user table. Now only the people that are added through that other record producer are gonna be driver table. And so we'll do active is true. And let's see. It's gonna be a list. So okay, so actually uh Right, so we're gonna keep going down the line here. Got weight. Got year. Okay, and then type. All right, so I think we'll got that. Type. This actually. All right, so here now. Oh man, and that's so actually. So our type is just a string, okay? But if we want to make this maybe choices, right? Let's see. Choices. Um, what are some of the categories? Body type. I don't want to do it by series. So many unknowns. By body type. What happened? Yeah, don't be getting to the pick up pig. Okay. Yeah, so wheels by body type, huh? They got vans, okay, that's a wagons, surfboard, 20 cars. Got so many categories. Ambulance, armor trucks, trucks. So so many categories. I don't know. This type, what can it? Maybe an API, but no, I don't want hundreds of categories. Low riders, limousines, lawnmowers, hot rods. I don't know. What do you think? I'm thinking, um, just do the ones I have. I have muscle. Uh, All right, so there we go. We got 10 categories here. All right, so let's get at that. All right, so we're gonna save it. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a choice, and we're gonna do values from a table, and it's gonna be type. All right, and we're gonna have table, which you would think it's in this wheels table, right? But you'll be wrong, because if you look once again at our table, right? Created this type voice, but if we go into it now, um, voices now, I don't know if we could see it from here, but they are in a in their own table, or they're in a different table, which can't really see here, but they're in what we call the system choice table. Okay, so if we go back here, choice, right? System choice. So it's not a choice set, but it's a choice. And gonna display, gonna show their display value table, and it's gonna be filtered by element. Okay, and the element is gonna be name of this type, and better see this. We're actually gonna go to preview here, and we're gonna pull up the we're gonna like pull up one. All right, so let's see. We got a Supra and a Drifter. It's gonna be okay. Add that one, but probably this the import. And if we save this, right, we go here to type dictionary, and all right, have voice on a choice here. All right, so element type elements. So back to our record producer value. All right, that's it. So this should now show us the results here. Once takes a moment to kind of like populate. But all right, so let me see if we need anything else before we publish. So we have our driver, have our model. Okay, so add a photo, like, cause they don't really have way to like upload. So we can't do it from here. But if we go to the other way, um, the platform view, we will have that. All right. These are just things that automatically will happen. Okay. The title also we're gonna compose that from the information here. And we got type, we got weight, we got the year, we got the model. We put a make. Oh, car number. So this is if it has a number, all right. Car number. So we'll just number. And then if you want to control the validation, right, you can create your own validation rules here. So see, it's none of these things. So we can't just pick one of these. But want it to be a number like what a number from 0 to 4 digits, right? Then you can create that in a different place. What we're gonna do is here with the settings, right? Hide that, and so not available to external. So we don't have any permissions for it yet. I'm gonna submit this. All right, so if we go back to maintain cat items, right? Main items, where we can see our record producer from the platform view. Right, we got add wheels. So this from the platform view, you're gonna have a lot, like all the options available to you. Which we're gonna try a few things because I like them to upload a photo. Okay, like there's that upload attachment, and then but to do that, then you gotta have to use flow to kind of like link it to. So I believe we can add variable, right? So the same thing we were just doing. See, add variables. Everything's right here. So if we do add new, and see here the type, see we got all the types now. So if we want to add an attachment, okay, attachment, or is there full? No, because an attachment is like the photo, right? Because our photo is like file, it's not a URL. So like an attachment is add photo. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna map it to a field, and then I guess that takes a minute. Add photo, add, call it add photo. All right, so we gotta save it in order for this to kind of like thing happen. Still like thinking. Oh, I see it. Thinking. Um, it was changing to the attachment type. Now, or actually, it was changing to map to field. So let's see. Question. Gotta save it. So once we save it, now we can map it to the field, I believe. Variable names. What? Oh, like the API names. Basic right here. Hmm. Map to field. Yeah. See, it's none of these. Yeah, that's why I like using the App Engine Studio to create record producers. It's a lot easier to do all the basic things because the platform view, everything's kind of like separate, and you can make a lot of mistakes here. It's slow, like slow right now. Right. Okay, so we have it now. Um, I wonder why this map to field did not stick. So can we not map to field attachments? If it doesn't log me out here. There's a cache. Oh, timed out. All right, I can sign back in. I think that helped. Log me out. Okay, great. So you can get your own developer instance at developer.servicenow.com. Allow you to create applications like this. And they have like some training there. Got other reference guides and all that. So here we are, we're back in there. So we got our record producer created. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show was it's to load here. Uh, I'm also streaming from the computer, so maybe this is what's getting all the memory. Stream. Hopefully the stream is good and clear. Sammy, say that my computer can't handle it. Well, to be fair, I'm streaming from an old Elite desk, so free computer I got. So maybe next time I gotta use my other more powerful computer. So far, everything good, other than forever. So let's start from the beginning here. Pick up the buckets. Right there's empty. Yeah, say hi to everybody. Hello, hello. Yeah, say hey, mira. Hey. How are you? Oh, muted it. All right, so we got add wheels. So the one thing I wanted to show was Um, there's a way here to do some JavaScript. All right, so go here to our driver reference. Um, go to default value. Ah, right. But current user of auto populate. This JavaScript. This one. I type in Java. All right. Chuck. So back to thing here. So okay, so here, put that in Java. Doesn't really validate it, but saved it. Test. I think it has to do with streaming. So time. All right. So what we did here was we set our default value. Chuck answer our question back in 2016 that we can make a default value of JavaScript get get user ID. Put that in our default value like that, and be able to Alright, so alright. My favorites, right? Got a model, so let's add a more focus. Oh, see, this is supposed to show something. Alright, let's. Oh, you know why? Because okay, so it's showing these, but I am not one of those people, right? So, as I'm the admin, I wonder not showing me. Let's see, I'm gonna impersonate. Right, so let's see what happens if I impersonate this user, and let's see if I can even. There's okay, so not even record produce. So I don't work right now, but we can have this loaded. Right, so we are almost there to create our flow. Right, I just want to get this part right. Variable. All right, and then this type category, yeah, so we're in the wrong. And all right, so if it's just type, see, type is like all these different types. So I think we gotta also put in the table name. Yeah, that's good that we're seeing all these issues happening. But I'm gonna try to make the correction here. This bit quicker. So I believe if we also filter the table, that should take care of this choice here. Table, table, yeah. Then we want field stack table name. At least App Engine Studio is a little more optimized, it looks like. Um, and if we go here, property, table name, all right. So, or no, we don't want or. Table first, table and element. Right. For these a little bit better, we got here. Driver, type, year, make, model, car number. Right. Records submission table. Huh. Be driver. How'd that go away? Hmm. Okay. All right. Now we're loaded. Refresh this. All right. So we still want to know if that driver JavaScript is gonna work. Because you know what? This should work because when person's logged in, then they're gonna add cars to themselves. So alright, so all right, so we got our category correct now. Um, drivers are oh, because I'm the admin, so I'm not in here. So let's just test here. Add a car here. Add photo. The add photo. Get to link that car. and then goes to driver for. I don't know why it goes to the driver thing, but and created for back to. Oh my gosh, why did I put driver here? Wheels. That's why. All the yeah, that's the thing. When you're doing both these um platform and record producer um builder up these records. Hopefully cannot edit here. Oh, look at that. See the map got missed. Gotta map these again. But see how quick this is for me to do this in the platform view. Take a lot more clicks, but here it's a lot quicker. Fix all of these really quick. After this, I believe I have a good record producer. But you can also set conditions in that if this condition like this, if it's type so and so, then show this feed. Definitely do that. There are some case use. I use it a lot when have options, have like a other, and then the other you can make a field that will appear, and it will allow them to type in that other option. And that's one way to handle it. It will save the data that they typed. Okay. All right, so this one, I just want to check this add attachment here quick. See if it'll let us map it to. So it's gonna let us add an attachment. So I wonder how is photos, upload a photo in a record producer handle. That let's ask. Let's check. Um, glitch here forever, huh? I don't know what. All right, so we're gonna impersonate the user here and see if it's gonna let us record produce. Oh, you know what? Ah, the preview. Hmm, okay, so it show the user. Great. All right. Let's see if we can. Really like W. All right. See, from here we can add a photo, right? So see, we can just add a photo from here. But from the record producer, I don't know. Doesn't let us. So that's kind of like, I don't know. I want to add a photo. All right, so our JavaScript's working. Record producers can add it. All right, so next thing is, okay, so we got our wheels, we got our drivers. Create a tournament. Tournament, oh, record producer. But basically, um, skip the record producer for now. Say we want to create a flow that's going to create our matches. All right, so create a tournament first. Create, so the tournament, basically you're setting up how it's gonna look, or like kind of like the rule or the parameters for the tournament. So we're gonna create a this one. There is one more thing, one more table we gotta create, which is our track. So maybe there are gonna be different tracks they can race in, and then this lets us know the time, all the stats for according to that track, right? So you can have different tracks, or maybe you can use different places, and the tracks are not the same. There's the lengths are different. You know, the timings are gonna be different. It has to be according to that track. So here, I have a track and patio, and I call that one the serial. And that's number. Actually, that's the name of the track. And then this could be anything. It could be like all the cars, or it could be like specific to a type of car. You know, so you can keep record of all your races, but the date when it was happening, or how many cars are racing, like a double elimination, how many wins they need to advance, and then you can upload an image, and then we'll carry a record of all the competitors. And this could be, let's see, car or to the cars. It's gonna be like all the cars. There you have it. And admit that. There's our record. Um, so the idea with the flow is, it's gonna create our matches, and then it's gonna handle like the race matches that are coming up. And in order for this to work correctly, you gotta look at a bracket, right? So let's say you have a bracket, and I was thinking how this could be done in programming wise. And I was thinking a lot of races are grouped into of 8, right? Let's say we have a bracket. So those 8 are then going to race between each other. So actually, one, those 8, whoever wins, right, is gonna compete against the winner. Then those winners are gonna compete each other. You got one winner. So it's kind of like that, right? Got our 8 competitors, and then the winner of that gonna go against the winner of that one, and then they're gonna go until got one winner. Now that's easy. Now, once you start with this double elimination thing, then it creates a secondary bracket that's gonna keep track of people that win, or actually the people that didn't win, and it's gonna put them in a secondary bracket, separate, where all from that first round. So now you're keeping track of the rounds too. So the people that lost on that first round are gonna have a second chance to compete amongst each other. Then the winners of that second bracket of lose, right? Whoever wins that are gonna go against the losers of our first bracket, right? So at this level, whoever loses from this first level is gonna go to that second bracket, and then they're gonna compete. Whoever wins there is gonna compete against whoever loses between these two, okay? And then it keeps going like that for each level. So you can easily keep track of that on a piece of paper, right? But how does that look in software? Then what happens is, so you got one winner here, but he still needs to compete against the winner. Like this person could have lost against him, right? So he has another chance to go against the winner of this other bracket, and if he wins, he goes against the champion again. Then the champion has to win again against that same person. Right? Or if he loses, then from that second bracket that lost their first race, right? They still have a chance to go against undefeated one. So it makes it a little bit more interesting. It gives you a chance to compete more, right? There's more races. And then we have this wins to advance, right? So this is like, okay, if it's just one, so whoever wins that one race, you advance. Now, when you do two, that means you're swapping lanes, right? So now you win one, you swap lanes, then you got to win again, right? And then maybe that other person that lost that first match, you have a faster lane maybe. They perform better in that other lane. So now they got to win twice to advance. It makes it a little bit interesting, more races. So for each race, the car gets a race count, right? How many races? Has a win count. I guess you got a loss count. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if we're tracking that, but you do have the win count, and then maybe you add a point system for winning each race. Maybe if you're winning like in more advanced races, I don't know. Do you get more points for winning like a semifinal? So, the way our flow is gonna work, right? So I was able to code this in our another website on in our Wix. So I created a function that will do matches. So it will randomize the first level, and then from the winners, it adds a winner array, a loser array, and then those winners are just gonna be competing against each other. Um, so the first race, if you have qualifiers, I guess you can sort it in that qualifying order, right? Or you can just randomize matches. Okay. So let's see. Let's just attempt to do flow. Create a flow test here. So what we need to do is um okay, and this is a subflow. So the idea I had here at this tournament, like this was kind of like a button click actually. So I was thinking, all right, so if we have a button click, you know, start tournament, um, you need to have the cars. That will be enough, right? You're gonna have even amount of cars. Tournament of 32, tournament of 16, 8, 64, right? So those are tournament numbers. Um, you know, and you start your tournament, right? And then that's gonna launch, the subflow. Paint? Oh, she's crying. Look, money. Look, look. Play with the money. Wanna play with the money? Here you go. Yeah, that's better than painting. Here you go. Play with money. Right. So have our tournament ID. All right, so I guess we're getting our tournament ID. Okay, and then we are setting some variables. All right, so just empty. So we're gonna start from the beginning. Oh, so let's do a lookup, right? And we're gonna look up the cars in that tournament. Why is she opening the pennies? And are a blessing. So we have our flow variables. We'll go back to that. So I'm gonna do a lookup. So let's do a lookup records, right? We want a list of records. So we're gonna look up our tournament record. Actually, drag our data pill here, and we can tournament. Type picker reference tournament. Record actually. Record. Okay. Better. Record now. Tournament. No. Can't do that. Because why? Hmm. Same, huh? This be a flow. Yeah, because you want to launch this. You don't want this to just. Do you want it to kind of like as you go create? No, because then it's like we just want it to run one time. So just do the tournament, and then we'll do okay. I think that might work, maybe. Um, let's log. Don't have to log. Look up tournament records. Oh, you know what? actually, we want, oh, that's why this is not working. So we don't want, we already have this, right? You want to look up the wheels. Wheels. Okay, you know what? We want to, actually, we do want to look it up. So, hmm. Look up record. Actually, we're gonna use this now. Tournament.
Hey, no te metas en la boca. No, bebé. Hey, yeah. Pick up. Clean in your mouth.
Uh-huh. All right, let's, you know what? Let's test this. All right, all right. Let's say we're passing a SysID. Um, it find it right. So, all right. Then we're gonna get the competitors. Hyper. Not a record, then, but kind of works. I don't know. Record. Hmm. All right. Oh, kind of works. So, then what we're gonna do? Current record call no, competitors. Yeah, you got a big mess. Dale, pick up. Clean. Clean. All right. So we got. What are we trying to do? We are. So how do we count by two? I'm gonna show you what our code looks like. Do this, and we're gonna see how we can kind of like translate that to flow. I guess what we're trying to do is we have our cars. Now we need to, I don't know, for I don't know if this is, maybe we gotta use code. We can't use for each. Um yeah, I don't think for each is gonna work. It's probably more like take that array, do the code, spit it out, and probably create an action for it. Pretty subflow. Um No, Natalia! Why are you doing that? Oh, destroy these things. Where is your mother? Far, far away. Okay, so she's doing taking the poor project of the dude. Oh my god, how beautiful the project is. Why you ripping it all? Yeah, pick up. Ocaso. Hombre. gonna do part 3. All right, so if we go to our backend code here real quick, have um okay, I think that's it. All right, so let's have a generate matches function. Okay, so what this does is it shuffles it, takes the array and the competitors, and it will shuffle it. There's a function here, shuffle. Uh, oh, right here, shuffle. So it will take the array and slice it up and apply some random math to it. And then we have our matches. Okay, so once it does that shuffling, it gives us our matches. Okay, maybe. All right, so we're gonna take this. If we can create this function as an action. So create an action from here. Okay. Gonna be another hour. Just create an action here. Shuffle array. Array. Shuffle the array. What are we getting? We get an array. Array. Actually, input is array string, right? It's important to name these things something because it makes it a lot easier to work with. All right, so we're gonna get an array of strings. I think that's what we get that list, right? Then we're gonna perform a script like function here. So we are good. Gonna use it. And we're gonna slice and sort it and do that. Uh, does it do it from here? I don't know. Hmm. You returned fine. Oh wait. Can you do that? Wonder. What? My chips? Okay. Okay, baby. You. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Gotta set some inputs here. Input variables. Okay, so we're gonna do right outputs, inputs, outputs, and we got match. Another array of string. Right? Fields. All right. I think this that, and then we are going to create again fields. No matches. Matches is another array. Hmm. That makes sense. Huh. Outputs. Okay, and then we're gonna do um our step matches are gonna be matches. Okay, let's see. One. It should return these in a different order. Hey, yeah, baby. Robert. Okay, so we got wheels array, car one, car two, car three. The undefined value has no properties. ID3 condition, status, da, da, blah, blah. Hmm. Find value has no. Okay, so maybe just maybe. All right, let's simplify this action here, cause kind of like have a things. I think this is JavaScript, but it's like, so what we're gonna do is let's get rid of this function. Let's see. Or all right, let's see. Any sense? Ah, slice. Ah. Okay, so yeah, it's not one to one with the different. Here you go. Here you go, baby. Now help me code. Help me code this. All right, let's ask at their account here. I'm pretty familiar with JavaScript, vanilla, I guess, or Velo JavaScript. Um, ServiceNow JavaScript is kind of tricky because of their syntax, mainly because of this. Proper function. Avoid unnecessary. The slice methods copy with shuffle rate. Hmm. What? Have this. Um. That will definitely help in this. Uh-huh. All right. So what I'm thinking is, see, no, don't debug. I'm gonna try to do this. Let's see. Other better. Maybe it's because I'm not. Got our array. Okay, that's. And we have not find function slice object slice. Split. following items. Can't find split object. Okay, so I guess random. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do some research on this, but yeah, definitely is a lot more complicated to use low code for really simple things like some reason, some case. But I'm pretty sure I'm just don't have the right syntax because we need to abstract things into inputs and outputs, and I'm thinking it's trying to do this to the whole array or object, and I need to go one level down the actual items. Okay, so I think that that's kind of like the issue there, and in my code here, it's just a lot easier to handle things like that because I don't have to deal with all the input and outputs, um, visually. But I'll try to update that in a future video. If you're interested in seeing this completion, just let me know. If you have any ideas, definitely comment below. But I think that will be all for this video. You guys in the future, and I'll work on this offline, and I'll share my solution shortly. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Hope this was of some value. Um, Thank you, and we pray that we get this done soon. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day, evening, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.